It is great to be in beautiful Jamaica. Not only because I'm proud to be the first president of the United States to visit in more than 30 years.
The success of our venture depends on cooperation. And cooperation is easier between friends who share the same ideals.
Thank you all very much. Thank you. But because I just like the vibe here.
Now there are certain people in the world who say now, why are we taking this risk to anger the United States of America? And the answer is this: we are not angering the United States of America, they are angering themselves. They are not going to tell me what relationship I have with Fidel Castro. We have that friendship with Cuba as part of a world alliance of third world nations that are fighting for justice for poor people in the world. And I tell you as the party leader, as long as this party is in power, we intend to walk through the world on our feet and not on our knees.
The success of our venture depends on cooperation. And cooperation is easier between friends who share the same ideals.
Thank you all very much. Thank you. Cuba will be participating in the Summit of the Americas, and I think it is my strong belief that if we engage, that offers the greatest prospect for escaping some of the constraints of the past. I think the Cuban people are extraordinary and have huge potential, and what's encouraging is that the overwhelming majority of Cubans are interested in ending the Cold War, the last vestige of the Cold War, and moving forward. It's going to take some time for the United States to fully implement some of the things that have already been agreed to, and it's going to take a little bit longer before you actually have complete normal relations between the United States and Cuba. What I would say to Caribbean countries is absolutely you should continue to engage in Cuba in the ways that you've already done in the past. I do think that it is important for all of us to be able to speak honestly where we see concerns about issues of human rights and political freedom.
Long live friendship, solidarity, and cooperation among the people of the world. Long live the struggle for peace, social progress, and national liberation. Long live the Grenada Revolution. Long live the fighting people of New Grenada. Thank you very much, and a very pleasant good evening to you, comrades.
The world has changed. Today, our national security can be threatened in faraway places. It's up to all of us to be aware of the strategic importance of such places and to be able to identify them. Really defenseless people in a region of great strategic importance to the free world will have a chance someday to live lives free of murder and mayhem and terrorism.
Oh, Grenada! Oh, Kaibu, feeling it too. Wherever you are, with action, we're starting to plan. To bring about a revolution. No your money in the treasury, and the people no longer hungry. And we're building a new society.
I will not ask you to pray for the dead, because they're safe in God's loving arms and beyond need of our prayers. I would like to ask you all, wherever you may be in this blessed land, to pray for these wounded young men and to pray for the bereaved families of those who gave their lives for our freedom. God bless you, and God bless America.
I was born on an island, and it was warm, and so I feel right at home. Even with countries that we have differences, there's also going to be commonality and overlap. And the United States and Cuba should both have an interest in dealing with climate change, for example, because when the oceans start lapping up on Miami or on Havana, nobody's going to distinguish, well, where did they stand on this or that ideological issue. And so we have to find where there are areas of cooperation, but I will continue to try to be consistent in speaking out on behalf of the issues that are important to all people, not just some.